What are Facebook dark posts? And why do people call it dark posts? And is it important? What makes it different than the normal posts? So in this video, I'll be sharing with you the things about dark posts and what it is exactly, right? And now let us just look at this page. This page is Peng Jun's page, which is one of the digital marketer in Malaysia. As you can see, got 2 million over people that likes his page. So when you scroll down, you see there's a lot of content, they have a lot of posts and things like that. You'll be assuming, wow, you have a lot of contents and posts. So this is what we call the page posts. So for page posts, there are posts that you can see on that person's page. So dark posts are exactly opposite from page posts. Dark posts are posts that you cannot see in his page, but nevertheless there are still posts on that. So what makes it different? Okay, so dark posts are usually you are usually able to see in Ads Manager. They are actually ads, but then yeah, they don't appear in your feed, okay, unless you use the post in your feed to run ads, which is they can do boost posts and things like that. So what's the benefit of dark posts? Okay, we know the benefit of normal posts. The benefit of normal posts, people can see, you can use it as a way to build organic growth. You can boost posts so that more people engage to it. You come to your page, you know about it. Actually, you can boost posts, dark posts as well. But anyway, not boost posts, is make engagement ads. Boost posts, it always depends on your campaign objective. I do not say boost posts don't work. It's not as effective as doing an ad in Ads Manager, because I prefer to work around Ads Manager because there's more things you can do compared to just press the boost post. But if you are entry level, it's always alright to test and try, because I know some industry will work well with boost posts. Anyway, back to this. So for page posts, so you get to see here, people can interact here, and everyone can see this. For dark posts are different. Dark posts are posts that you cannot see. So you may run ads to dark posts. Usually most of the ads that you created in Ads Manager, they are all dark posts. That means they don't appear in your feed. They call it dark posts because it's hidden, right? And the only way that you can see those dark posts is actually to see the ads that they run. Even then, you are not able to see exactly the post ID, comments, etc. Okay, so how do you see people's ads? If you see on my video, I show you how can you see people's ads through page transparency. So I'm just going to make it very quick. So you go to page transparency, click see more. Then you see that he's running ads. Then go to ads library. So there are many posts that are not here, right? Because they never run any ads to it. Maybe it's paused or something, but the posts are there, and each of them have their own ID. Okay, so for example, like you close this, right? You'll notice that, for example, like this ad, right? Thank you for joining us at Virtual Business Builder Workshop, for example. You won't see it here. You won't see the post here, right? So the posts at the page posts are usually meant for awareness purposes, where people, when come they see you, you're trying to give value to people. Where in dark posts are more towards the advertising kind of posts, where you want to ask them to join a certain event, buy a certain course, and things like that, which you don't see here. I mean, you can see here, some people do post their events here. I did it sometimes, but for Peng Jun, you seldom see the things that he's selling here, except when you go to the ad library. So these are the posts. For example, like this one, we notice you left without completing your order. So for this kind of ad, those are ads that are called retargeting ads. So when you land on a certain page and you now complete the order, for this one checkout page, I didn't complete the order, then you'll receive this one. So there's no point having this post inside your page post because it does not give value to your followers. So this one is usually targeted only for people that reach a certain criteria, and that is where dark posts thrive. Plus, dark posts thrive in doing this because it can target people, right? I mean, you can target other people as well. Just as I mentioned, this is usually for organic, for people to have a certain perception, to build value. But for these are usually more towards direct, where you want people to take certain action. You have more options as well, and then as well for remarketing purposes. So you can see here, there's a lot of a lot of ads that he's running, platform closing and things like that. And interesting is you can see the ID here, right? But there's nothing you can do. When you click on the see more details, right? See ad details, right? You'll notice that you cannot see all their comments, likes, their engagement on this post itself. Compared to here, you can see all there's like 600 over people that like it. So many comments, 2 million people like him. Definitely some of them will see the post. So there's a lot of views, a lot of shares. But when you go to the dark post, you cannot see it at all. You can see it, but it's as a third party, someone else that's not the owner of the page, you cannot see it. Okay, let me just give an example for myself. Let's, for example, I go to Ads Manager. That's where most of the dark posts are made. So as usual, as campaign level, asset level, ad level, I'm not going through this ad making process, but just let you know that most posts, campaign levels, objective, assets, or targeting and ads are where the posts are actually made, or ads are actually made. Most ads are called dark posts unless you use a page post to run an ad to it, where people do that as well. It all depends on the objective, but if you were to create the post solely from here, they're all dark posts. So like for example, this is a post that I did for an event. So like this post, you don't see it in my page. So this is my page. Sorry, this is my page, and you don't see the post about that, right? There's a lot of things I share, pictures, quotes, but you won't see this post here. Where else, like even all this engagement also people cannot see except myself. When I open it, when I preview the page, for example, I preview, and this is the preview. Sorry, I opened earlier on. So this is the page preview, and you notice that I can see everything here. So this is what we mentioned as, this is what we call dark post, right? It looks like normal with copy pictures and the call to action. So this is what we call dark post, where it don't appear in my main page, but the post is actually there. So and I'm not running ads anymore. This is ads I ran last year. So I'm not running ads anymore towards here. So when you go to my page transparency, you also cannot see. So dark post is one thing good that people cannot see, right? It's hidden, right? And for ad library, you can see that, when other people will check, they cannot see the engagement. They cannot, like, last time they can. Last time when you go ad library, you can open up that ads personally, but now they don't allow, which I think that's good and bad. Because sometimes I want to, last time I do check people's comments to see what they say, but now you cannot see, right? There's nothing much you can do except if you want to report. Even you open the ad link, the ad link to the ad library is not to the post itself. So if you want to make sure that when you do like ads or something, you don't want people to see something more secretive, because not many people know how to check the ads as well. I mean, what ads are running. So literally all these things, all the information is being hid. You can only see here. So that's what dark posts is. So dark posts are just basically posts that are not appearing in your page compared to page posts. So page posts and dark posts, it all depends on which one that you want to run, what objective you want to run, what purpose it is for. Usually for the end of the funnel, which is more towards action or interest or decision portion, we usually use dark posts. One thing, because we don't want people to know. One thing, another thing, we have a lot more options. And third thing is, when you do retargeting, there's no value for your followers in your page post. So it's better to put it in dark posts. So that's the only difference. Hope that this video is able to clear some misconception between normal page posts and a dark post. It's just a term people give. It's not really something that really matter, so do not get confused. So if you like what I share, kindly subscribe to my channel. Feel free to like, comment, and share to anyone that you think might want to know more about this. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.